Hey guys, it is Ryan. I'm not sure if you know this about me, but I'm a bit of a fun fanatic when I can. I like to work, but I like fun too. And now I can tell you about my favorite place to have fun. Chumba Casino. They have hundreds of social casino style games to choose from with new games released each week. You can play for free and each day brings a new chance to collect daily bonuses. So join me in the fun. Sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
This time of year, a good hoodie is absolutely essential. But these days, it's tough to find one that will last through the season. That's why the American Giant Classic Full Zip Hoodie is made to last a lifetime. So you can count on it to bring you comfort and warmth year after year. Slate Magazine called it the greatest hoodie ever made. And from cotton to zipper, it's made right here in the USA. It's crafted with timeless style, heavyweight fleece, a double-lined hood, and reinforced elbow patches, which means this hoodie can withstand any outing or adventure. It'll be your new favorite hoodie, and you can depend on it for years to come. Plus, buying from American Giant means supporting local communities of farmers, manufacturers, and more. This season, snag the hoodie that will bring you comfort for life, the American Giant Classic Full Zip, and save 20% off your first order at american-giant.com when you use code CLASSIC24 at checkout. That's 20% off your first order at american-giant.com. Code CLASSIC24.
Every day when you log into ChumbaCasino.com, the ultimate online social casino, you get a free daily bonus. Imagine if you got daily bonuses in other parts of your life.
I chose French fries over loaded French fries.
I asked Stuart from accounting about his weekend, even though I don't care.
I updated my operating system without having to call tech support.
Collect your free daily bonus at ChumbaCasino.com now. And live the Chumba life.
VGW Group. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18 plus.
Welcome to the podcast. If you'd like to listen to an ad-free version of this episode and all of our episodes, then search True Crime Today Premium Plus on Apple Podcasts and press subscribe. That's our premium channel where all of our ad-free and advanced episodes live, all in one place. True Crime Today Premium Plus. Search it on Apple Podcasts and press subscribe. Even try it for 3 days free.
Innocence died with the first shovel of dirt. Welcome to Hidden Killers with Tony Bruschi, featuring retired FBI Special Agent Jennifer Coffindaffer.
If the Jay-Z story is real, and obviously right now he's denying everything, these are just allegations. But if this comes to the Fed starting to look at it on their own investigation, outside of the civil matter, and let's say they find something, let's say they find some real legitimate stuff, I don't know what the statute of limitations is there for sexual assault, if they could even go after him criminally for that, or if they'd be looking at maybe finding another way to go after him, as they have with Diddy, where sometimes the statute of limitations on these assaults has already passed.
Right. So, of course, the statute of limitation issue with Diddy was sort of washed away because of the RICO charge, which makes the last deed that he did, that's where your statute of limitations starts. So everything in advance of that, you get to pick up. But I don't know that they have any information about Jay-Z running some sort of criminal enterprise, or if they'd even go that far. As far as the statute, I think there are statute problems, but I have not looked specifically at this jurisdiction, their laws, because a lot of laws have changed, especially for minors who were raped, where that limitation has changed in terms of the years that you can go back to include such violations. So I would have to look specifically, because the books have changed remarkably in many jurisdictions, so that kids that were minors can now come forward and their perpetrators can be charged.
Sure. It's a lot to look at in this case. One of the big things that was in the statement from Jay-Z was talking about how now he is, he's playing a victim in this, and he may be. If these are lies, then he would be. But how difficult it's going to be to have to sit down and talk to his daughter about all of this, with his wife, and try to explain that people are greedy, they're out for money, and they'll say crazy things. I agree. If you're innocent, in any case, I can't imagine having to have that conversation with people making those sort of accusations against you. But I think there's also facts here in the world that maybe should also be explained. Like, I don't know, why was Daddy out touring and making albums with R. Kelly after we had already seen that video be released of him with the child? in his home with a Soul Train award in the background. Of course, he was acquitted of that, but anyone with a brain knew what was going on there. We knew that he was not a good person. And this tour, those albums, they all happened after that on the kind of early 2000s, late 90s resurgence of R. Kelly. Jay-Z thought it'd be appropriate to do business with someone like that. Of course, you can argue record companies, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. This will be great. It's all for money. And you just kind of put morals aside and you're taking the cash route. I think that should probably also be explained too, because Jay-Z does have a history of surrounding himself with people who clearly have problems with predatory behavior against children.
Yeah, again, back to another, adage, right? Birds of a feather.
Yeah.
I mean, typically people who, do not want to be associated with anything like that stay away. Jay-Z was a name in and of himself. There's other people he could associate it with. And, I posted a video actually of Beyonce's sister sort of beating up Jay-Z in this elevator and this whole domestic violence confrontation. And I'm not sure I got my point across, but my point really was that there were all sorts of issues, I think, from a domestic situation with Jay-Z dating way back, his loyalty to Beyonce and so on and so forth. And then also the propensity within the circle of these people to just be so violent. It's just interesting because I think for many of us, that's just not how we run our households and our way of managing issues in our lives.
It's hard to look at some of these artists, today, now that they're legacy artists, they've been around for quite some time, in a way of being like family people, or they're the great moral ones now. When you had lyrics like, I thug 'em, F 'em, leave 'em because I don't effing need them. That's not like dad like. And I get it. It's the rap music and all that of that era was like that. But it also just showed such a propensity and a dismissal of any respect for women. And it was right out there. It was right in front of us. It existed for decades. It's not a good image. I think, it's one of those things where at the moment in time it worked for the music, but I think looking back, it doesn't age very well.
Well, and so many of these individuals had a gang association, if you will, individuals that were in their circle. And so my lens really, Tony, is from, in some ways, that gang view, because I worked gangs for 6 years on the streets. And I can tell you the life of that gang associates and affiliates and people involved in all of that come from is deplorable.
Yeah.
How they were treated as children, how they come to find this unity within the gang, and just everything they're involved in. The music precisely states, really, if you go song by song, how horribly they're treated, and then how horribly they treat their children. And it's horrible. So
yeah. It's what the cycle is. Isn't it kind of funny at the end of the day, 30 years later, we've seen the line, the life of all these people, and the purest, most ready for prime time, and literally you can have a doll now on your step or on your mantle. Snoop Dogg, Snoop on the stoop, and Snoop Dogg is the family man of all of this after we look at all the characters in this. He's cooking with Martha Stewart and literally, part of just mainstream life, and is the person that is saying, I don't want to be about any of that anymore. That was bad. That was foolish. I'm about love. Snoop Dogg. The irony of all of it is kind of priceless.
The patriarch now.
Yeah. All right. Let's wrap that one there.
It's actually, Tony, it's the whole thing. If you wrote a novel like this, the where everybody comes from and really what they're all about, and that they would be billionaires, you wouldn't believe it, right? Nobody would buy a book like that. But
no. I mean, I'm remembering back when I was a kid and like Snoop Dogg was big and all that. My dad being like, that's horrible. I can't believe people listen to this. And now I literally have Snoop wrapping paper this year.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And it's like, and my daughter got a Snoop on the stoop, which is like literally like an elf on the shelf. And I have a Martha on the mantle as well. So we have Snoop and Martha on our mantle above our fireplace.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's insane.
It is.
Insane.
Welcome to the podcast. If you'd like to listen to an ad-free version of this episode and all of our episodes, then search True Crime Today Premium Plus on Apple Podcasts and press subscribe. That's our premium channel where all of our ad-free and advanced episodes live, all in one place. True Crime Today Premium Plus. Search it on Apple Podcasts and press subscribe. Even try it for 3 days free.
You're neck deep in a dark, twisted tale, and just as the tension peaks, bam, a commercial about some miracle diet pill breaks the spell. It's like finding a fly in your soup after the first bite. But here's the fix. True Crime Today Premium Plus on Apple Podcasts. You get to enjoy your crime stories without the junk. Ad-free episodes, extended interviews that go beyond the surface, and early access to all the gruesome details. It's like swapping out a can of cheap beer for a glass of fine whiskey. So search for True Crime Today Premium Plus on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe and keep the darkness flowing uninterrupted.
How to have fun, anytime, anywhere. Step 1. Go to ChumbaCasino.com.
ChumbaCasino.com. Got it.
Step 2. Collect your welcome bonus.
Come to Papa welcome bonus.
Step 3. Play hundreds of casino-style games for free.
That's a lot of games. All for free?
Step 4. Unleash your excitement.
Woohoo!
Chumba Casino has been delivering thrills for over a decade. So claim your free welcome bonus now and live the Chumba life. Visit ChumbaCasino.com.
VGW Group. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
It is Ryan here, and I have a question for you. What do you do when you win? Like, are you a fist pumper, a woohooer, a hand clapper, a high fiver? If you want to hone in on those winning moves, check out Chumba Casino. Choose from hundreds of social casino-style games for your chance to redeem serious cash prizes. There are new game releases weekly, plus free daily bonuses. So don't wait. Start having the most fun ever at ChumbaCasino.com.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply.
It is Ryan here, and I have a question for you. What do you do when you win? Like, are you a fist pumper, a woohooer, a hand clapper, a high fiver? If you want to hone in on those winning moves, check out Chumba Casino. Choose from hundreds of social casino-style games for your chance to redeem serious cash prizes. There are new game releases weekly, plus free daily bonuses. So don't wait. Start having the most fun ever at ChumbaCasino.com.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply.
Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather, now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, it is Ryan Seacrest. There's something so thrilling about playing Chumba Casino. Maybe it's the simple reminder that with a little luck, anything is possible. ChumbaCasino.com has hundreds of social casino-style games to choose from with new game releases each week. Play for free anytime, anywhere for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. Join me in the fun. Sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. It is Ryan Seacrest here. Everybody needs some variety in life. That's what I love about Chumba Casino. They know how to keep things fresh and exciting. All their games are free to play. Like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire. You can claim free daily login bonuses too. And they release new games every week. So spice things up with ChumbaCasino.com now for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply.
How to have fun, anytime, anywhere. Step 1. Go to ChumbaCasino.com.
ChumbaCasino.com. Got it.
Step 2. Collect your welcome bonus.
Come to Papa welcome bonus.
Step 3. Play hundreds of casino-style games for free.
That's a lot of games. All for free?
Step 4. Unleash your excitement.
Woohoo!
Chumba Casino has been delivering thrills for over a decade. So claim your free welcome bonus now and live the Chumba life. Visit ChumbaCasino.com.
VGW Group. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.